You ever have that feeling like you're fighting a battle on two fronts? On one side, you've got the actual work, right? The stuff you're trying to build, to create. And on the other side, you've got everything else. The noise, the opinions, the endless distractions. Well, today, we're going to get into that. We're talking about how you actually win that battle by focusing on the one thing that cuts through it all: execution. And look, this slide just lays it out so perfectly. You've got noise on one side, it's easy, it's always there, and let's be honest, it's cheap. Anyone can make noise. But then you look at building. That's hard. It's quiet. And that is exactly what makes it so valuable. This right here, this is the contrast we're all up against every single day. So, first things first, let's just accept a hard truth. All that noise, it's not going away. It's not some glitch in the system we can just wait out. Nope. It's a feature of the world we're all living and working in. I mean, this is it, isn't it? People are always going to talk. They'll have opinions about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and probably a dozen reasons why you're doing it wrong. Trying to stop that is like trying to hold back the ocean. It's just a total waste of your energy. The real game isn't about silencing everybody else. It's about making your own signal so strong you can't even hear the noise anymore. And that brings us to a really important choice, one we probably make 100 times a day. You can either jump in and become another commentator, or you can be a creator. These are two totally different paths, two different ways of spending your time and your energy. This slide is it's so brutally honest, and you gotta love it for that. I mean, think about it. How long does it take to type out a critical comment or a hot take? Seconds, maybe a minute. But how long does it take to actually build something new, write a book, or really learn a new skill? We're talking months, years. The amount of effort, it's not even in the same ballpark. You know, this just nails something we've all noticed, right? The people who are truly in the trenches, the ones who are heads down, actually building something important, they're just too busy to be the loudest voices in the room. They don't have time to stand on the sidelines and give a play-by-play of what everyone else is up to. All their energy is going into making progress, not just talking about it. So let's just break down the economics of it. Words are cheap. You can spend them all day and have nothing to show for it. But growth? Oh, growth is expensive. It costs you focus. It costs you effort. It costs you getting back up after you fail. It's so easy to criticize from the stands when you've got no skin in the game. It's simple to comment when you're not actually in the arena, competing. That's not competition, that's just watching. All right, so we've talked a lot about the problem. Let's pivot to the solution. Because if noise is the problem, then execution, that's the antidote. It's this powerful, almost magical ability to take what's in your head, all the ideas, all the knowledge, and make it real. Make it something tangible in the world. And let's be super clear about what execution really is. It isn't just about working hard. It's a discipline. It's about systematically taking information and ideas and applying them until you get a real-world result. We all have access to basically endless information now, but information by itself, it doesn't do anything. Execution is the engine that turns all that potential into actual reality. And this, right here, is the real secret. When you are truly, deeply focused on building something, your brain literally has no room for anything else. It's filled up with the problem you're solving, the thing you're creating. Distraction just gets crowded out. So it's not about fighting the noise. It's about filling your head with your purpose. You know, a great tip is just deciding on your top 3 priorities for the day before you even look at social media or email. You fill your mind with what matters first. So what does this look like in practice, day to day? It's this simple 4-step path. Number 1, you just show up every day. Number 2, you stay consistent, especially on the days you don't feel like it. 3, and this is the hard one, you actively ignore the noise. You treat your focus like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. And finally, number 4, you create results. You keep your eye on what actually moves the needle. That's the whole game. Now here's the thing. If you stick to that path, something funny happens. When you finally have a breakthrough, people on the outside might think it just happened all of a sudden. So we need to pull back the curtain and completely dismantle this whole myth of overnight success. This quote just says it all. The overnight success, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's the part everyone sees, the part they talk about. What they don't see are the years and years of quiet, dedicated, sometimes painful work under the surface that made that one moment possible. And what is that unseen work? Well, it looks like this. It's the brutal consistency when nobody is clapping for you. It's all the failures that you learn from. It's the boring, mind-numbing repetition that actually builds mastery. It's developing skills, building resilience, and, yep, it's all those long nights and early mornings. That is the stuff success is actually made of.
This is such a critical idea to get right. Real momentum, the kind that lasts, isn't built by chasing attention or trying to go viral. It's earned. You earn it through the compound interest of your daily actions. Every small thing you do, every single day, it's like a vote for the person you want to become. And over time, all those little votes add up and create a force that's pretty much unstoppable.
Okay, let's bring it all home. How do you deal with the noise? With the critics, the doubters, all of it? Well, the answer is way simpler and a whole lot more powerful than any clever comeback you could ever think of. Just let that one sink in for a second. You don't have to argue, you don't have to defend yourself, you don't have to explain. Your only job is to do the work. The thing you build, the tangible result of your effort, that is the loudest, clearest, most powerful statement you could ever make. It's the ultimate mic drop. And over time, this incredible shift happens. When you're just starting out, it feels like everything is just opinions. Yours, theirs, everybody's. But as you keep showing up, as you keep executing, you start to generate proof. Proof of what you can do. And in the face of cold, hard proof, opinions they just kind of fade into the background. Your results start doing all the talking for you. So I'll leave you with this one question. Just take a moment and be really honest with yourself. Where is your time and energy actually going? Are you spending more of it creating or paying attention to the noise? Because at the end of the day, that choice, that's the one that defines absolutely everything.